about the end of our day, Ras Indio, because we're getting ready to get this food together, right?
Can't wait, can't wait.
Alright, so what we're going to do today is make some fish tea. And it's really just making a broth out of the fish using some vegetables.
Right.
You know, so what we're going to use today, we're going to use about a quarter of a cabbage. We're going to use a couple okra.
Which is good for?
Alright, good for the joints, good for everything, right?
Good for everything.
Good for everything. We're going to use a tomato and a half of an onion, some pepper and some salt, and a little bit of coconut oil. Maybe like a teaspoon or so of coconut oil.
Can't go around without the coconut oil.
Yes. And we need some water. So we have about 6 cups of water. So Ras Indio, if you want to put that
in the pot?
Yes. This is our pot we're going to use right here.
Okay.
You can pour that in for us. Nice. It's not, we don't want too much. We just want to really get the broth going. And then we have the cabbage. We need to chop this up.
Want me to cut this up?
Oh, that would be nice. Are you handy in the kitchen, Ras Indio?
A little bit.
Alright.
I've been in the kitchen many times, you know.
Alright, well, have you ever made fish tea?
I make fish tea yet.
Well, this is something I know you will enjoy making and something you will enjoy eating, right?
Am I cutting it right?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Alright, good.
And then you can drop that in the
Everything
pot.
going in there?
Mm-hmm.
Check it out.
Yep.
Cabbage.
The cabbage is in there. And for the okra, you can put it in whole. You can put the okra in whole, and then I'm going to cut the onions. A lot of people don't like to do this. This is the dirty work.
It's like niceness, right, Sean?
Yes.
This is what they call it, gum shan, I think.
All right. Yeah. So.
And everybody like onions, but I do.
Yeah, I like onions too, and they're very good for you also.
Just like that?
Just drop that right in there. And then we have some tomatoes. Gonna drop the tomatoes in there.
Just like this, full up?
That's right. That's
nice
perfect.
chunky pieces.
Right. Nice and perfect. And then we're gonna have this boil for a minute.
Fire blaze.
And then we have 1 teaspoon of salt.
Yes.
Half to 1 teaspoon. It depends on you. Whatever is your
liking.
Yes.
Some people nowadays don't like salt much.
Yeah, exactly. So you could put that. I think I have 1 teaspoon in there. Then I have half a teaspoon of black pepper. And
Belizean like use black pepper for everything.
And this, can you smell this and tell us what this is, Ras Indio?
Coconut oil.
Yes, we're going to put a little bit of coconut oil.
This must be the secret ingredient. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because without this, nothing will taste Belizean.
Coconut oil?
Yes, I love it.
Yes.
Coconut oil or coconut milk?
Yeah.
You work everything.
That's always Belizean, right?
I want these spoon for something.
Yeah, my uncle, this was one of his specialty, you know, he used to go on fish.
Yes.
And when he'd come home, he'd make some fish tea.
Yeah, I eat all kind of fish, you know, I mean, I eat fish tea many times before, but I just not really sit down and make it because usually it's someone around me who's making it.
Alright, so you always have the service, right?
But if
Good,
you call it
good
that,
for you.
I was big up my mom, Beulah Hushner for that. My mom, Beulah Hushner, you know, big her up all the way in Belize, you know, she's the one who always cooked for me and made me feel good, you know.
Alright, so we'll cover that for a little bit.
Yes.
And the cover is right there. Put that on a little bit and let that boil. Kind of get the okra and the soup to heat up.
Okay.
And then after that, we're gonna drop in our. Aren't these some beautiful snappers?
I forget we did that LA.
Yeah, they look so good, right?
I honestly snapper like this in Belize, believe
Yes.
me, you know. And so here we are in LA enjoying some red snapper, Belizean style.
So as soon as that boils a little bit, we'll drop these in there and then let it just like 10.
So you don't boil it too long?
No, just that the fish cooks. That's why I let those things cook. Because you know the fish cooks very
slowly.
So we're gonna move to that next. Yes, Ras Indio. So what have you ever cooked?
All kinds of stuff. I could make rice and beans. You know, I could make
nice.
coconut milk white rice, and I find myself out here sharing with my friends abroad here. That's when I mostly would cook.
Oh, okay.
Because they want to be like, well, you know, show me how Belizean cook, you know. So then I would get myself in the kitchen. Other than that, I usually get, like you said, the service of someone cooking.
Oh, okay, nice.
You know, but I cook many different things, and when I do that, I would get like fish that they have here, not snapper that look like this, you know, like the fillet, you know, depending on what kind we get, and then I would make it accordingly to create that same kind of stew kind of vibes what we have in Belize, you know. And that's how I bring them home, and I said, taste that, and then they always get very excited.
Like it, right?
You know?
So your food when you were in Ethiopia, how was that?
That was hard to get used to because every day is a different. It's totally different. Number one, they don't really have the normal stuff like we eat in Belize. You know, their bread for one is sour. It's sour bread.
Yeah,
you know?
I've tried it. It's kind of something you need to get used to.
Yeah, you know, and it goes better along with the food that they have. So for that whole time I was there, I ended up eating a lot of food based on what they have, you know, and I love it. I'm not saying I don't like it, but after a while you start miss your Belizean flavor, you know. You start miss your little taste of Belize, you know.
You drop that in there at
Yes.
the correct time, right? And that is why I ended up having this taste of Belize, you know.
All right, which
Because I've always been doing a little something from Belize, you know, and people, they don't usually like it, so.
Right. Naturally, you have that
kept
Belizean
going,
hand.
going.
You could already tell. You know, you see? Belizean hand. Belizean woman, Belizean hand. Which makes great Belizean food.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yes, but all of you out there can try it. So
Yes.
try it and I'm sure you'll like it. I know a lot of people tell me they love Belizean food.
Right.
You know, people from all nations.
Oh yeah, it stands out. And Los Angeles is one of the places that have the most Belizean restaurant.
Yeah.
If you go to Sacramento or Reno, you don't have no Belizean restaurant up there. Maybe somebody we know in Reno should start opening a Belizean restaurant.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Try to expand this thing.
I got more than anything wrong with the place. I like this
You know,
stuff.
I have it here, right? It's not going anywhere.
What? For sure.
Yeah. And I hope you notice my backdrop.
Oh, that key. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's my backdrop. That's
Only in
kind of
Belize.
one of the inspiration of everything in here, you know?
Yes.
Okay. So guys, we'll be right back. You know what? Maybe we could put this fish in and then we could cut. We'll put the fish in now.
Looks like you're ready.
Oh yeah, we could drop the. Oh yeah, we just wanted it to start bubbling.
Okay.
So this is kind of the dirty work.
Okay,
so.
I'll let you do that.
So
I get my hands dirty before, but
this is a nice fish here, guys. All right. Make you remember your little kikaka, right?
Yes, because that is I used to do all the time.
All right. And also we leave this so this can just stay there and simmer and boil up,
Man,
and we'll be good after that.
hungry.
We'll have our fish tea with your white rice. Can you tell me you wanted white
I need
rice?
the white rice for summertime, right? Oh, have a good night. Thanks to you.
Thanks to you for stopping by.
Taste of Belize.
So folks, we'll be right back, and the next time you see us, we will be around that table eating.